welcome to all you people who have an ascendant, a sun, a moon in Libra, or even a couple of planets, what we call a stellium in Libra, maybe a Venus and a Mars and a Mercury or whatever. Now, I'm very excited for the Librans because there's a couple of things that are important that start in February and that have that is very meaningful for the rest of the year. But let's start with the practical stuff. It's the Mercury. It's a Mercury retrograde that is going on, and it starts off as from the 7th up until mid-March. So, but it's in a fellow air sign. So for you, I think it's going to be a nice Mercury retrograde. It's in Aquarius, and that goes very well with Libra. And it's in your 5th house. It's one of the most pleasant houses. So, Mercury is going very closely into Pisces for the first couple of days of the month. So it's going to be in Pisces in your 6th house very closely. It's going to jump into Neptune, or to bump into Neptune. So all of us will be a bit confused, a bit in a mist. For you, it's going to be maybe a bit chaotic when it comes to your daily routines. But don't mind, it's just a couple of days, the first days of the month. After that, Mercury goes retrograde into that 5th house, where also the Sun will be during the first half of the month. So highlight on the 5th house. Now, first of all, what is doing a Mercury retrograde? It's not there to annoy us. It's only going to be annoying when we are not patient enough, and when we don't understand that it has its meaning. And Mercury retrograde, Mercury, the planet of communication and of thinking, it means that we have to rethink something, and that we have to stand still and watch our steps. And for you, it's the 5th house. So what are you going to rethink? You're going to rethink, there's different areas. So for some of you, you're going to rethink your creative plans. You're going a step backwards. And that's not a negative step, but it's just a step backwards. And thinking about it. The creative projects that I do, are they benefiting me? And are they going the right way? Or do I have to make some adjustments? Could be that. It could have to do with the way that you express yourself. Very general, maybe in your work, but also in general. That you are going to think, going to do that different. I'm going to do it in a bit more unusual way, because it's in Aquarius. It's the sign of being unusual. And you're going to think about the future in an unusual way that considers your creative projects. So maybe there has been a creative project that has not been, it's not coming into fruition, and maybe you just need to do something else. And to, how do they say that? To think out of the box. And you will be able to do that. For others, it's children. So you're going to put more thinking into raising your children, perhaps, and do it in a different way afterwards. Sometimes we can do that. Maybe you are single and it's a very romantic house, the 5th house. So if you are single, maybe there is someone in your environment that you're interested in, and that person as well. And so be aware that not rushing into it. Rethink. So it can mean that you start off with someone and there's something there, and then you step back because you're going to rethink. So I would suggest don't put your whole heart there yet. So wait until, of course this is a stupid thing to say because you can't command your heart, can you? But that is a bit the flavor. It could simply mean that yes, you are very interested into someone and you start with someone, and then there is, oh, but he or she is a bit like this or that. But it's not necessarily a problem. Things will come clear when Mercury goes direct again around March. So have a bit of patience, in other words. So a lot of different scenarios for you that can be the case, but certainly I think going to be a nice retrograde for the Librans. Now another thing that is so exciting to announce is that the North Nodes, so you already have Mars for such a long time in your sign, and you're now having the North Node shifting into your sign. That is nice for the Librans. And what does that mean? It's happening the last week of the month, by the way. It's going to be there for the whole year. So you're going to see, especially the last month, a bit of a sneak preview. Because Mars, the planet of action, is going to conjunct that North Node. That is a very meaningful thing. It means the following. The North Node has to do with destiny. It has to do with your path. And as it is in your first house, it has an effect on the 7th house as well. So it's relationships as well. So that's going to be, the North Node is where we need to go to, where we need to develop more, and also where we're not that good at yet. So we have the time, certainly the whole year of 2014, to develop and to grow faster than normal for you. It's the first house, it's about you, it's about your personality, how you profile yourself, it's about finding your path. It's also about, if you're single, finding the right person. And finding, if you're not single, finding people that, you know, give it even more meaning to your relationship. And it's definitely going to be a year where a lot of Librans are going to find themselves even more, even when you are 60. You're going to find yourself. Isn't that a nice thing? But, as I said, the North Node, where the North Node is, it means a lot of work because you're not there yet. So it can mean some work to do. And because Mars is there, it can mean that you are going to be almost obsessive and wanting to achieve it all at once. So if you feel that energy, you're not going to achieve it all at once, but you can do already a lot. And it has to do with your path, maybe a change of direction that is there for 2014 for you. And it relates, of course, your path is for a lot of people work, but it can also have to do with your relationships. So very exciting indeed. And especially with that Mars there in your sign, so you will really have the feeling that you are going somewhere. But don't try to be too obsessed about it. Be patient, again. And the last but not least is Jupiter trining to Chiron, which is also very nice for you, because it's the working houses that are activated here. So Jupiter is expansion. It's in your 10th house, so a lot of Librans should encounter expansion when it considers work and more possibilities, or finding it very meaningful what you do, even when it is when you're not earning money out of it. It's the thing that you want to be seen as. This is nicely trining Chiron in your 6th house. Now Chiron is the wounded healer. It is where our pains are, but also where we can heal. And it's in your 6th house. It's in the house of work and house of day-to-day routines and house of health. So there is something healing going on, maybe with health, or also maybe, I think it's more going to do with work, because it's linked with that 10th house and with your day-to-day routines. So maybe you're going to, something's going to happen to you because it's a nice trine and you don't have to do too much of an effort, that has a healing effect upon you. Maybe you find more time to do the things that you want to do, that has to do with your daily routines, and that it has a kind of a healing effect upon you. So that's a nice touch there of Chiron. If you are interested to know more about Chiron, you can check out my YouTube channel and look at the playlist of Chiron. I've made a couple of videos there. So I think it's interesting information. It might be interesting for you. And another thing, if you want a reading, do so. Do order a reading. All the information will be below. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next month. Have a good month. Bye-bye.